Imagine growing up in New York City, calling a man dad for 15 years, only for him to stop you mid-sentence and tell his business partners, "Oh, she's just my wife's kid," from her previous mistake. So here's what actually happened. My mom married Steve when I was 5. I tried everything to be the perfect daughter. I made him breakfast. I learned about his favorite football team, and I waited for the day he'd finally call me his own. But Steve had a blood-only policy. When my younger brother was born, Steve called him his legacy. When my sister arrived, she was his true pride and joy. I was just the extra child, the one who didn't quite fit the family photo in our Manhattan penthouse. When I was 12, I asked him if he'd ever officially adopt me so we could share a last name. He didn't even look away from the TV. He just said, "Why fix what isn't broken? Your biological father's name is on the birth certificate. Let's just leave it at that." He didn't care that my biological father hadn't called me once in a decade. The only person who actually showed up was my stepdad's own brother, my Uncle Mike. He was the one who taught me how to navigate the subway, the one who sat in the front row of my graduation, and the one who told me that a father is someone who stays, not just someone who pays the mortgage. Last month, I got engaged. Steve assumed he'd be the one walking me down the aisle at our wedding in Central Park. He was already talking about his father of the bride speech. But when the rehearsal started, I took Uncle Mike's arm instead. Steve lost his mind in front of the whole wedding party. He screamed that I was disrespectful and ungrateful after he spent years putting food on my plate. I looked him right in the eye and said, "Steve, you provided a meal plan, but Mike provided a family. You spent 15 years making sure the world knew I wasn't yours, so don't be shocked that I finally agree with you." The silence in that church was louder than any organ. In New York, we call that a reality check. I'm walking down that aisle with the man who actually chose me. Steve wanted the glory of being a father without ever doing the work. But on my big day, I'm choosing the man who never made me feel like an extra. He wanted me to know my place, and I finally found it. It's just nowhere near him.